Well, go on YouTube. So today I want to talk to you guys about how semen retention and fuck, I need the sun. I want to talk to you guys about how semen retention and solitude goes hand in hand. One thing you have to understand is the fact that semen retention is not an easy journey. You know, it's not something, it's not like going to the gym, you know, it's not like saying you would be avoiding sugar for a certain period of time, you know. All those things I've mentioned are external, you know, and can be taken away from you at will, in the sense that it is not hard to discipline yourself to do those things, you know. But once it comes to semen retention, man, it's quite different. You know, this is something that is like a primal instinct. You know, it's just like eating. That's why fasting is quite difficult, and a lot of people tend not to partake in that type of exercise, you know, because it's like a primal instinct to eat, you know. And the moment you are telling somebody not to eat for a certain period of time, you know, it's like you're asking them to die. So the same thing goes for you on semen retention, man. If people are still engaging in those kind of activities and you are trying to shun it, you know, you are working towards shunning it, you are making progress in shunning such addictions, it's naturally just going to want to make you to separate yourself from a lot of things, you know. Because look, this is you are killing yourself, man. Yeah, you are killing yourself in the sense that hold on, I need to sit down here a bit. So yeah, so at the moment you stop you know, engaging in some certain vices in life, you become different, you know. Your world starts to change, and in a positive way for that matter, you know. Because look, you are going on semen retention, man, and semen retention is just a very, how do I say, man, it's a very sacred spiritual exercise to practice, and that comes with a lot of power, you know. And it is going to be very confusing if you are someone who has been releasing their energy like for over a long period of time, like let's say years, man. Let me say maybe more than 6-7 years, man, more than 5 years. You've been releasing constantly on a daily basis, you know. It is going to become a little bit confusing for you, you know, having to have a lot of energy, you know, having to have people being attracted to you all of a sudden. You know, it could be a lot. And I understand the fact that if you ever want to, or if you ever choose going into solitude, you know, to understand what it is that is happening. And man, I cannot lie to you, man, personally, bro, it's really drove me into solitude, man. I've been alone like for a very long period of time now, you know. And it's not the fact that I do not like hanging out with people or anything, man. I just all of a sudden fell in love with being by myself. Before, when I was releasing, man, I was always looking for an escape from myself. I was always looking to go somewhere, you know. That was because I was not in touch with myself. I was not in touch with the self. I was not in touch with that which resides in all of us, man. The moment you start practicing retention, you get in touch with that which resides in all of us. You get in touch with consciousness, you know. I think there's another word for it, ojas. Your aura becomes just so magnetic, man, and you are going to start attracting a lot of people to you. You're going to start attracting both the negative and the positive people to you, you know. So if you've like experienced a lot of hate and all that, and you've decided that, okay, look, I want to grind alone for some time, you know, maybe your friends have been backbiting you, people have been trying to put you down at the workplace, you know, and you ever decide to, look, I'm not going to be talking so much anymore, I'm not going to be out there anymore, I'm not going to be, you know, for some time, I just want to take some time to myself. I understand what it is that I am doing and what it is that is happening to me, you know. I would like to take some time to study myself, you know, without any outside interferences, be it people, the media, or other stuffs, you know. You start to want to take some time for yourself, you know, just so that you can see why it is that you are reacting to things now the way you are reacting to them, you know, the new way. You know, it could be that you've become more emotional or less emotional, you know, and that is just for the fact that your brain is healing, and there were parts that when you were watching porn a lot, you know, that were overstimulated, and now your brain is healing, and then you are becoming, how do I say, a normal person again, you know, and you're going to start to feel some certain emotions, you know, that might want to make you to just be on your own, you know, just to that might make you want to stay away from people for a certain time, yeah, that might make you want to be distant from people for a certain period of time, you know, and that is totally normal, man. You know, you're doing something that not a lot of people are doing, man, you know. So again, there will be not a lot of people there who can relate with you outside of you, you know, outside of people who are on the internet who are also practicing this. You know, there's no real person in you who, you know, who is practicing this journey as well. You know, you look at their vibe, you look at their character, you look at their face, they're not glowing, you know, they have low self-confidence and all of those things, and you definitely know this person is not on the journey, you know. That could also lead you to solitude, you know, because we humans, we are social beings, and at some point, you know, would always want to find someone who can validate our existence, you know, and validate whatever it is that we are doing, you know. But on this journey as well, you know, you are going to become very self-sufficient, you know, self-assured, that you do not need that's after you've embraced the solitude that comes with it, you know, after you've taken some time and went away, be it for a year, be it for 2 years, man. I do not care how long it takes you to come to terms with yourself, you know, and to accept the fact that you've only got you in life, you know. And now if I'm stepping out there, I'm stepping out with the mindset of, look, it is me against me always. It is never me against somebody else, you know. And that, my friend, is going to help you, man. It's going to really skyrocket your energy. It's going to skyrocket your progress and success on this journey, man. Trust me. So guys, if you're feeling left alone, if you're feeling casted out, man, if you're feeling like people do not want to like hang out with you again, you know, if you're feeling like people are intimidated by your progress, if you're feeling like people do not want to be your friends anymore, you know, if you feel like people are talking shit behind your back, man, do not take it personal, bro, because you have to understand the fact that your energy brings out something in them, you know. Your energy makes someone or a lot of people around you react a certain way that they have never reacted before. I believe sometimes they even be asking themselves like, why am I reacting this way that I just reacted to this person, you know? What's making me hostile to this person? I understand the fact that there's something about him that's making me hostile, but I cannot put my hands on it, you know, and that totally has nothing to do with you, man. So if you find people backbiting, if you find people hating, man, just stay away from those people, and again, learn how to be by yourself, man. Embrace solitude on this journey. Look, if you want to go further on in life, embrace solitude, man. Solitude is going to teach you a lot, man. You are naturally going to stop caring about what people think, because the reason why we care about what people think most of the time is the fear of being alone, in the sense that we are not going to have a friend, we are not going to have people who like us, you know. But then when you are doing that, you have to understand the fact that you are not totally being yourself, you know, and you are trying to be accepted by people who do not even know themselves, you know. But I can't blame you for being where you are, you know. It's all a journey. I was also once there. I think I'm still there, but I can tell you, man, I've improved. I've improved my mentally like 90%, you know. The remaining 10%, I'm just waiting to figure it out, you know. But right now, bro, nothing really phases me anymore, man. I can't lie to you. So I'm going to see you guys later. My boss is here.